Sean Diddy Combs' lawyer attempts to explain why rapper had 1,000 bottles of baby oil. U.S. Attorney Damian Williams detailed the charges against Sean Diddy Combs during a press conference on Tuesday, which allege Combs engaged in sex trafficking, arson, and racketeering. Williams also outlined findings from multiple property searches, including the seizure of videos of the alleged abuse, style weapons, and more than 1,000 bottles of personal lubricant, just over a week after the rapper was taken into police custody in New York City and charged with sex trafficking, racketeering, and transportation to engage in prostitution. His lawyer Mark Agnifilo is sharing his thoughts on Combs' alleged freak-offs, as well as 1,000 bottles of baby oil that were seized from his home. "I don't know where the number 1,000 came," Agnifilo explained during a preview of their upcoming documentary, The Downfall of Diddy, the indictment, released on September 25. "I can't imagine it's thousands." When it was confirmed that the number came from the federal document, Combs' attorney was quick to add that he wasn't really sure what the baby oil has to do with anything, although it was suggested during the interview that they were used as lubrication during orgies. "I guess," Agnifilo replied. "I don't know what you need 1,000 bottles of baby oil for." And as for why he believes the music mogul had such a large store of baby oil to begin with, he has a big house he buys in bulk, Agnifilo claimed. "I think they have Costco's in every place where he has a home." He joked, "Have you sat in the parking lot of a Costco and see what people walk out of there with?" And for the final number of 1,000 bottles of baby oil, Agnifilo was hesitant to believe the quantity, saying, "I don't think it was 1,000. I think it was, let's just say it's a lot." In the federal indictment, the freak-offs were described as elaborate sex performances, during which female victims were compelled through force, threats of force, and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended sex acts with male commercial sex workers. The 54-year-old was also accused in the document of arranging, directing, masturbating during, and often electronically recording the freak-offs, as well as transporting commercial sex workers across state lines and internationally, a variety of controlled substances to victims, in part to keep the victims obedient and compliant. The indictment read, adding the victims and Combs often received for fluids to recover from the exertion and drug use. Sometimes unbeknownst to the victims, Combs kept videos he filmed of victims engaging in sex acts with commercial sex workers. Combs was arrested in New York City on September 16 and pleaded not guilty to charges of sex trafficking, racketeering, and transportation to engage in prostitution during a September 17 hearing.